I'm Roger Young, I'm the Chief Services Technician here at the British Film Institute Screening Rooms. I've been here since August 1983 and I've been Chief Technician about 20 years. I have to check that all screening material comes in is fully checked, ready for screening, and then it's put onto the equipment such as the projectors and the digital, and then it all plays out at the right sound level, the right light level, and every client or booker of the screening rooms is happy with the end result. My dad was a chief projectionist at the Elephant and Castle cinema in the 1950s. I've done projection all my life. I just like it. It's in my blood, as I say. Unfortunately, film is been phased out, but it's still there slightly. Yeah, because digital is like really a big enhanced clean video. That's all it is. It's very good. It's a good quality, but film, you've got the grain, you've got the slight flicker of the projector, you get a little bit of dirt. It's because it's inbuilt within the way it used to look when it first came out. It's fantastic. You get the different ratios. You used to get the last 70mm pictures, which you don't get anymore. Only a few releases, and you're just in a little light. We've got screening rooms here. We've got about 20 feet pictures, and that's how big some of these screening rooms are. In the 50s, in the 60s, they were 80, 90 foot screens in cinemas. And then in the 70s, they actually chopped them all up and they made them into little 8 screens and 9 screens. But film was still around, but it wasn't quite the same. It's gone to a smaller image. Of course, digital's come out today, and that's to save money. That's why digital was put in. That's the problem with film. It's very expensive, but you've got to keep it controlled and everything to keep it in its condition you want to, show it. About 10, 15 years ago, Warner Brothers and some of the distributors who own like the View cinemas, they had what they call a training school, where they had like a little screening room where they used to get the people in, show them the projectors, how to lace them all up, the care of the projector, the care of the print. That went on for a couple of years, and I believe it's now completely stopped. They then stopped doing it. Obviously, because digital was coming out and they didn't think it was worth it. Well, it's the cost, we've got the storage, but then again, we have a lot of films donated. And of course, if you get 50, 60 prints, we've got them in corridors. We did a couple of years ago trying to be checked. Because what they used to do, if you had a famous film like Indiana Jones in the 80s come out, you would do 300 prints, about 3,000 each. That was the cost. So when the film finished its run, what they call its run, they would keep 5 prints, but they wouldn't check the 5 prints. So really, then they would bandsaw them through like a little saw machine, the rest of the prints, and destroy them all because of storage space. You couldn't keep, because you imagine every 2 weeks there's a film coming out with 200 to 300 prints. Where are you going to store them all? So what they do, they then bandsaw and keep the prints, but when they've gone back to the prints, some of the prints are not even runnable. That is the thing. It wasn't, in the days, it wasn't really thought of. My favourite film is Blade Runner. I showed it in 70mm when it came out in 1982, and I've seen it on 70mm, 35, 16mm, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and every format, but you can't beat a 70mm. The archive do like tours now, and they're absolutely packed because people are really still interested in film, how it started, and how it was, presented to the public in the early days. There's always, because that's what happened. Digital came out and they thought, oh, we get rid of all the projectors. But now you see, like, there's the Prince Charles Cinema in London, they do film. The NFT are bringing back film, because people realise, oh yeah, we want to go back. It was originally shown on film, like CD came out on vinyl. That done the same thing. People went back, they stepped back, because they wanted to thought, oh, we want to see it as it was originally done. And that's what they do, they come back. We'll go to see a film print now. You can't beat a 70mm.